What it is, guys, it's your boy King Mike D Games coming at you with another video. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's staying safe and doing great out there. In this video, I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. I always say that, but somehow, some way, end up going over. So I'm going to try to go over, not try, but I'm going to go over my top 10 most valuable games. And this is according to VGPC. VGPC is video game price charting. They go based off of online sales, like your eBays, your Amazons. They take that data on certain games, on almost all the games, and basically determine this is what a game is going for nowadays. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So let me go to my settings and change that I want to see the value. Top 10. Okay, here we go. Okay, so first game we have is Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Now, I remember paying maybe about $50 for this game, maybe about 4 years ago. And now CIB, which I have it, which means complete in box. You have the box or case. You have the manual. It's $110. Never would have thought this game. Well, I can't say I never would have, because anything seems like with Marvel in it, it's always up there, especially the versus games. These are some of the most funnest games to play. They were some of the most top arcade hits to play. Always had a line ready to play. So not really too surprised. So if you see this game out there, definitely get it for a reasonable price. Let's see what's next. Next up, a game I'm really not surprised by, and it just keeps going up and up. It's Def Jam Fight for New York. Now, the GameCube version of this game I know is crazy expensive. I don't know why. Well, I think I do know why. It's very rare that you see a rated M for mature game for a Nintendo console. You can probably count them on two hands. It's not very many of them. So definitely, if you see Def Jam Fight for New York for any console, for original Xbox, for PlayStation 2, for definitely GameCube, get it. Get it for a good price. Make sure it's in good condition too. Next up, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes. It's going for $108. This game fluctuates, I know for sure. It always goes up and down. The Dreamcast version is usually pretty steady. The original Xbox version, which I do have, and I believe is in the top 10, my top 10, that one fluctuates. It'll go from $50, it'll go from $70, it'll go to $100. It goes up and down. It's not really steady like this one is. If you see this game out there, definitely get it for a good price. Next up, now this is funny. These two games I do not like. I just never liked them. I remember when they first came out. A lot of people, I guess, gravitated toward it because it was like, oh, Vice City or Liberty City. You know, it's nothing like Grand Theft Auto 3. It's nothing like Vice City. I mean, other than the name and the theme. They sucked to me. They were terrible. I have these games individually, but I bought this brand new maybe a couple years ago. The first, actually, this is one of my first years of gaming collection. This game was bought within the first year, so in 2013. I remember I probably paid $20 for it. Now it's worth $104. So you just never know. I'm kind of glad I didn't open it. I'm kind of glad I don't like the game, because if I liked it, I probably would have opened it. But then I wouldn't, because, like I said, I have these games individually out of the package as well. If I wanted to itch to play it that much, I could have. But definitely, if you see this game out there, get it complete with the box and everything. You might see them individually. It doesn't hold that much value individually. Try to get it in the case like this with both of them in there like that. So be on the lookout. Next up, a game that is very near and dear to my heart, Gargoyles Quest 2, The Demon Darkness. This game is near and dear to me because this was one of the games that I opened for Christmas years and years ago for my NES top loader that I got. My NES top loader came with 3 Capcom games. It came with this game, it came with the Disney Magical Kingdom game, and it came with Little Nemo's Dream Master. So this game was a very hard game for me to play as a kid. It still is a pretty tough game. And it's worth $90 loose. Who would have known? Kind of glad that I held on to it. And still have it. So very near and dear to me. I have my original NES top loader that still works as well, and that's here with me too. So very good game, very nostalgic for me, and just a feel good game for me when I hear the theme and when I see the game. Next up, a game I'm very surprised by, but then again, it's Pokemon. I'm not surprised by it. I remember specifically playing a couple bucks for this. Now it's worth $89 CIB. Never would have thought this game would be worth this much. I think Pokemon's coming up on its, was it, please correct me if I'm wrong, 25th anniversary, or it might have just passed. So anything Pokemon that you see out there is going to keep going up. I know that for a fact. If you see it, if you can get it for a good price, make sure you get it. And they're also falsifying a lot of Pokemon cartridge games. So if you have a Game Boy collection, make sure it's the right game. They're making so many fakes of them because they're on the rise. Let's go. Next up, Gyromite. I specifically remember paying a couple of bucks for this game at Gameplay. I mean, literally, it could have been like $5 to $10. I don't think it's $10. Probably close to $5, and it's worth $86. I have it CIB. I have the box. I have the manual. As you guys know, collecting for Nintendo is very hard because a lot of people threw away their cases. I mean, the boxes. It wasn't like Sega where it had an actual, like a VCR case where it could protect your game. So a lot of people opened it and just tossed these cardboard boxes away. So I'm very happy to have this game. Never would have expected this game to be worth this much. If you see it for dirt cheap, especially CIB, get it. Next up, a game I was just talking about, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the original Xbox. And as you guys can see, it's worth about $83 right now. Again, this is a game that goes up and down, up and down, up and down. If you can get it for a good price, if you can get this game for probably about $40 to $50, definitely get it. Because you just never know. The Dreamcast version is always the best go-to version of the game to get. But if you can get this game for at least $40 to $50, jump on it. Get it. Next up, Scarface, The World Is Yours. I managed to have a open and brand new version of this game, and brand new is going for $80. I remember when I bought my PS3 when it first came out, I didn't have enough money to buy a PS3 game, so I was playing a lot of Scarface on my brand new PlayStation 3. If you guys can find this for a decent price, definitely get it. It's a fun game. It's one of those games where it does have replay value and it's pretty funny actually. So definitely get that game. I enjoyed running off on the plug several times. So definitely get this if you see it for a reasonable price. And last up, I am so shocked because if you guys go back a couple of months ago when I bought this game, I bought it. I actually have the special edition of this. It comes with 2 shot glasses. It comes with the art book and a few other things, and it's brand spanking new. I bought it for $20 a couple of months ago, guys. It wasn't even worth this much money, and brand new, as you can see, is going for $73.50. Who would have known? Have no idea. This game would have been worth this much. Now again, I can't say if this price is going based off solely the game, or if it's going off of the special edition. When I get off of here, I'm probably going to do some research and see if the special edition is going for $73 or just the game itself, brand new, is going for $73. Because if the game itself is going for $73, the special edition version that I have is worth way more than $73. So I'm going to do my research with that. So that was my top 10. As you can see with these other ones, these are like my top games that are worth a pretty penny. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what's your top games in your collection. What are you on the lookout for? And how do you determine how to buy your games? All right. Peace out. I love you guys. Be safe. I'm out.